I really don't know how this video is gonna go. Today is the day that everyone and their mother decided that they wanted me to make an appearance just in their lives. So I have so much shit that I have to do today. Honestly, I really don't. But I feel like I have so much to do today and I get overwhelmed really easily, but I also haven't uploaded in a week. Sorry, I'll explain. But hey y'all, so I wanted to explain where I've been the last week, and then I also asked you guys in my Brooke House video if you wanted to hear my story time about my car getting towed, and there was like a couple of you who said yes, so we're here to tell that story. So this is just gonna be like another rambly video, but do you care? No, I'm wrong. So this all started Monday because I needed to upload a video for Wednesday. My normal upload schedule is Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday when I can actually get it right, and so I was like, okay, I need to film and edit a video on Monday, or at least get it filmed, and then I can edit on Tuesday. So I wake up on Monday and I'm just in one of those moods where I just feel like doing anything but working. So I wake up at like 9 or 10 and I lay in my bed for a very, very long time. And then my friend calls me and he's like, you need to get up and you need to work. And so I get up and I go to my computer and then I see that Kayla's streaming. So I go into her stream and then I end up playing Minecraft with her. But to be fair, like she needed help with something in Minecraft. So I was gonna go on and I was gonna do this for her and then I was gonna get right off. That didn't happen. So I end up playing Minecraft for a little bit and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go film my video. I'm gonna do something with I'm gonna go get ready. I'm gonna do something. And then she goes, do you want to play Dead by Daylight with me for a little bit? Just a couple games. And I was like, hell yeah, I do. So then I start playing Dead by Daylight, and then by the time I'm done playing games with her, it's like 4 p.m., which is like so bad. It's so bad. And then I was like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna take the rest of the day to relax as if that wasn't me relaxing. Because by the time I'm ready, it's gonna be like 5 or 6. And then by the time I film, what if the sun's going down? Which doesn't happen. I live in Arizona. The sun goes down at like 9 p.m. And so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna film tomorrow. So then my friend Dylan calls me and he was like, hey, what are the chances you want to come to LA to do a thing? I can't tell you what it is, to do a thing for me on Wednesday. And I was like, why am I kind of down? And see, in that moment, my thought process was, if I go to LA, I don't have to upload a video on Wednesday. And I love uploading, I love YouTube, but sometimes I love procrastinating even more. So I was like, hell yeah, I'll do that. So he was looking at flights and stuff, and he was like, wait, it's kind of expensive, and I'm texting Kayla, and I'm like, can I stay with you when I come to LA? So I was like, okay, let me just drive to LA, and then I'll come do whatever you want with you, and then I can stay with Kayla for a couple days. I'll come back home on Thursday. I came home yesterday, and it was Saturday. I also was supposed to work on Saturday, like at Victoria's Secret, but then they cut my shift, or they moved it to Friday, but I was obviously in California, so I couldn't work. And so I just didn't have a shift, like at all that week. So I just like worked Tuesday morning, and then I drove to California after my shift. So my original plan was to get to California and film a video and edit it and get it uploaded, not for Wednesday, but at least for Friday and Sunday. Today is Sunday. I don't know if this video is going up when I'm filming this because I don't know if I have time to edit it today, but if I do, hello. Oh my god, I'm amazing. So I was gonna get there and I was still gonna work. I was gonna do my shit. And then Tuesday morning when I wake up, I have this really weird feeling in my stomach and I just feel really nauseous. So I spend most of my morning at like 3 a.m. dry heaving in my bathroom, TMI, but you're gonna get a lot of information in this video about my sickness. I work at 4:30 in the morning. I go in and we have to like move these really big fixtures, and I'm a really small girl and I have absolutely no strength to me. So me and one other girl are trying to move all of this stuff before 5 when everyone else gets there. So we move these heavy tables, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna throw up. And so I threw up, but I didn't want to go home because I always feel so bad calling out sick or going home or being that bitch who's like there and sick and they're like, oh my god, woe is me, I need to go home. Like, I don't like doing that. I would rather just like do my job. So I stayed and I did what I was supposed to. I went to the bathroom a couple times. I tried to make it like not a big deal. I was like, I'll be right back, I gotta pee, and then I would throw up. I didn't think that I had the flu or anything because it wasn't like uncontrollable, and I also wasn't like pooping. I didn't think that I was going to be getting anybody else sick, so if any of you are like, oh, you should have just gone home so you didn't get other girls sick, I didn't think that was the case. Like, I didn't think I had anything serious. And so at like 8:30, she was like, okay, once you're done with this, you're gonna go home because we can finish the rest of it. I just need you to do this because like I don't trust anyone else to do it. So I went and I did my thing. I finished and I was like, do you want me to do this? And she's like, no. I was like, do you want me to finish this? She's like, no. I'm like, I could do this really quick. She's like, just fucking go home. So I leave and I go home at like 8:30 or 9. I take a short nap. I wake up and I still felt weird, so I like threw up one more time and then I hit the road. So I went to California on Tuesday. I stayed with Kayla and I felt a little bit better for like the first couple of days. But dear God, okay, not yesterday, but the day before, what was that, Friday? Holy shit. If you were in Kayla's stream or if you were part of any of this, even if you saw my tweet, I tweeted about going to the doctor. I woke up and I had the weirdest feeling in my stomach. It wasn't like it was like my lower abdomen, which then started to like really freak me out because I've had this thing before. It's actually pretty common. I think. But I get cysts on my ovaries and they hurt very badly, and when they burst or they rupture, it's like unbearable pain. And so I had this happen a couple of years ago where I had a cyst rupture, and it was like, I thought my appendix was rupturing. Like, I genuinely thought I was dying, and my mom was panicking because she's like, I don't know how to help you. Like, I don't know what to do, because I could not move. I was just like screaming in pain pretty much in my bed. And so my mom was like, if this goes on for like 30 more minutes, because I kept saying, I was like, I'm fine, like it'll go away. It's probably just cramps. But it's not cramps. I was like, it's fine. Like, I hate doctors. I hate them so much, you guys. I feel bad for Kayla because she's the one who had to take me to the doctor, but I'll get to that in a second. And so I was trying to ignore the pain, but it was like a wave of pain, and I would be like hunched over because I couldn't even stand up straight because it hurt so bad. And Kayla was like, we're going to the doctor, like we're going to urgent care, like you can't even stand up straight. And I was like, I'm fine, okay. And she's literally streaming while this is happening. And when she starts her stream, I was like kind of in the corner because I didn't feel good and I didn't want to be on camera, because I just like, I hate coming off as like mean or annoyed or sad, or I don't know, I hate coming off that way because like that's not who I am most of the time. And so I just didn't want to be on camera at that moment. And so I was just standing there, and me and Kayla were talking about it, and she was like, Courtney's not feeling good, this and that. And I was actually supposed to leave Kayla's and go see another one of my friends and stay there Friday night. So I was supposed to be leaving by the time that she was streaming, but I couldn't. Like, well, first of all, the traffic was really bad because LA sucks. So I was gonna wait it out a little bit, but then just like the pain just got worse and worse. So long story short, Kayla ended her stream and forced me to go to urgent care, but I was really like, I don't want to, like, you keep streaming, I don't want to interrupt this. I feel so bad because she's now having to end her stream because of me, because I'm just over here moaning in pain. So we go to urgent care, and they had to draw blood, which I'm really bad at that. It's funny because they probably look at me and all my tattoos and they're like, really, bitch, you can't have your blood drawn? You're joking, right? And so I had to like do all this random shit. Like, I had to pee in a cup, which is always really uncomfortable. Asking me a million questions, asking me if I'm pregnant. I got scared. I was like, I know I'm not pregnant, but what if I am? Like, what if I somehow am pregnant and I'm giving birth at this very moment? What if that's what that feeling is? It's me giving birth. That's the kind of paranoid that I am. I'm like, I can't be pregnant, but I am. So the nurse comes in to take my blood, and I was okay at first. Like, I was making jokes and I was laughing, and I was looking at Kayla, and I was like, I'm scared. I'm scared right now, but I'm gonna pretend like I'm like a jokingly scared. Like, oh, like when I get my tattoos, I'm like, is it okay if I cry? Is it okay if I scream? And they're like, ha ha ha. But like, I'm serious when I'm getting my blood drawn. Like, tattoos are fine. They don't hurt. I love them, like whatever. But when I'm getting my blood drawn or getting a fucking shot, I literally can't do it. I didn't realize I would talk for this long. I'm so sorry that I'm bad at getting to the point. So he starts to get the needle, and I just immediately broke down, and I looked at Kayla and I was like, I can't do it, I can't do it, I can't do it. I start crying, and Kayla was like, you're fine, like you're gonna be fine, you're okay. She's like, just calm down, it's gonna take 2 seconds, you'll be okay. And so I'm crying and I'm looking at her and I was like, no. And I kept telling him, I'm like, get away from me, what are you doing? Like, you're not taking my blood. No, this is not what's happening right now. And he's like laughing, he's like, well, this is gonna happen. And so Kayla was like, I really thought I was gonna have to hold you down because I was trying to escape. I was like, I can't do this. When I was like 17 years old, I had to get, or not, wait, yeah. When I was 17, I literally tried to run away. Like, my parents have to hold me down when I get shots because I will try to run away. I told the nurse, I was like, you could just leave because like, I'm not letting you give me a shot. And she was like, you're a bitch. I'd be bawling my eyes out. I'd be like snotting into my mom's shoulder. I am so bad with needles. It's like, it's not funny. Like, it's actually pathetic. And so I'm crying, and I was like, please take it out. Please take it out of my arm. Please take it out of my arm. I can't do it. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. And he's like, it took like maybe 30 seconds to take my blood. And I'm panicking the whole time, which probably doesn't help either because like the more tense you are, I think the more you feel it. And I have like fat, juicy veins. So it's not like they had to just like keep poking it and find a vein. Like, it was in and out. It's not that deep, but I am a panicker. I love panicking. That's my favorite. I'm also very dramatic, if you haven't been able to tell. So basically, they took my blood, and then they ran a bunch of tests. They couldn't find anything wrong. Everything came back normal. So they were like, you need to go see your gynecologist. It's my favorite word. When you get back to Arizona, and just make sure that everything's fine and dandy down there. Haven't done that yet. I just got back yesterday though, so I'm gonna go to do that this week sometime. Please keep reminding me to do that because I'm really bad at forcing myself, and so I need you guys to tell me to get my vagina checked, please. I know that's a weird request, but I need that right now. So I'm gonna go get that fixed, and then, but honestly, that's why I haven't uploaded in the last week. I'm hoping that I'm not dying. I'm a little panicky. My mind just goes to the worst places, and I know a lot of people do that, but obviously we get scared. But let me talk about my car getting towed, because that was the whole point of this video and I haven't even started that yet. So like maybe, I don't know, a week or fucking two ago, I literally just got home and then I went to LA. I don't know. I went to San Francisco for my friend's birthday when we went to Alcatraz, and I got home and we didn't get home until like 3 a.m. because our flight had gotten delayed. So Brittany drops me off and it's 3 o'clock in the morning. It's dark outside. I'm not paying attention to my car. Like, I don't know. And so I just come upstairs, I put my stuff down, I take a shower and I go to bed. I mean, that's that. And so the next day I had to film and edit a video and try to get it up, or I think I was trying to get my Alcatraz video up. And so I really had no reason to leave my apartment to go do anything at all. Like, I have food here, I just had to work all day. And so at one point, this is like the most random thing I've ever done, because I have a balcony, but I don't use it. Like, I don't sit on my balcony. I don't even have furniture out there. But I was thinking, it looks really nice outside. It looked like it was gonna rain. So I was like, I'm just gonna go stand on my balcony for like 2 seconds, just to like take it in. So I go on my balcony and I'm standing there and I'm just like looking around the parking lot, and I was like, my fucking car is gone. And it was like this moment of realization where I was like, my car is not in my parking. Where is my car? And so I was like, okay, wait, am I panicking? Like, maybe like this isn't my parking thing, but obviously it is, because like where would it have gone? I don't know. So I started panicking and I was like, okay, shit. So I run inside and I like put clothes on. I was wearing clothes, but like I put clothes on that wouldn't be weird for people to see me in. Like, I was wearing like a crop top and like shorts. Like, I looked questionable. So I throw on like a sweatshirt, just, okay, that's actually probably more questionable considering it's Arizona, but I just like covered up more. And I run downstairs and I like run and I'm just like standing in my parking spot, and I was like, yeah, there's no car here. And so I called my dad and I was like, my fucking car is gone. And he was like, what? I was like, my car is gone. My car is not in my parking spot. And he goes, well, where did you last see it? I was like, in my parking spot? I was like, Dad, my car is gone. Like, I don't know what happened to my car. I just got home last night and I'm just noticing, like, my car is literally not here. And so he was like, okay, is there any sign? Like, are there signs for towing, whatever? I was like, yeah, they'll tow your car if it's in the wrong spot, but like, this is my parking spot. I've had this same parking spot since I moved in here. Take a shot every time I say parking spot. So he was like, okay, go get the number off of the sign that says like they'll tow you if you don't live here, and let's call them and just make sure there isn't some weird misunderstanding. So my dad calls them, I'm on the phone with him, so he has like 2 different phone calls going on, but I can hear everything happening. I love that I'm an adult and I like don't handle this stuff by myself. I'm like, Dad, my car is stolen. And so my dad calls and the lady was like, okay, let me check the system, let me see what I can find. And so she checks in like 3 different places, she says, and she can't find it. So she was like, okay, call your local PD. So now I'm panicking because I was like, someone really just stole my car. Like, someone stole my car. I would much rather it be towed at this point. I'd much rather like something fucking stupid happened than someone literally broke into my car and stole it. Because then that also gets me thinking, how did they know? Like, how did they know that I wouldn't be home? Or how would they know that, like, I don't know, maybe I wouldn't notice. Then I get scared that like people are watching me and that people know my routine and they know that I went on vacation because they saw me leaving with a suitcase. That's the paranoid that I am. So I was like, okay, somebody's been watching me daily and they know that I'm going on vacation, and they knew the perfect time to steal my car was while I was not home, and nobody noticed. Nobody noticed that my car was fucking gone because they probably just thought I was on vacation. But then the lady on the phone goes, actually, I'm new, let me get someone else. And then they found my car. It was towed, it wasn't stolen. Dumb bitch. So my dad was like, okay, is there a reason that they towed her car? And they were like, she was in the wrong parking spot. And like, I hate it because I get that it's not their fault. Like, they should have towed my car if I was in the wrong spot, whatever. But like, the way that they were talking about me was like, I'm dumb as fuck. The spots are numbered and she should have been given a number. So she has to make sure that she parks in the spot with that number on it. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I was fucking doing. And so I just would like to emphasize, I would love to emphasize this. When I moved into this apartment, they gave me this parking spot number. I literally have a piece of paper with the spot on it. I've been parking in the same spot since I moved here in June. Maybe like a month after I moved in, I got an email that said, we're gonna renumber all the parking spots. We're gonna email you and tell you what your new spot number is. If you don't get an email, keep parking in the same spot that you have been parking in. And guess what? I never got an email. I got nothing, absolutely nothing. I checked my resident portal, I checked my emails, I checked my text messages, I checked everything because I was like, maybe I missed it and that's my own fault. But also at the same time, they said it would be done by July. So I've been parking in that same spot for over a month since they had supposedly changed our spots. So I don't know why they randomly just got pissed off at me, or they randomly just now noticed that maybe I was parking in a different spot, but no one told me that my spot changed. How the fuck am I supposed to know that? It literally said, we're gonna send you an email with your new spot. If we don't, your spot is your spot. Keep parking in that spot. It's essentially what the email said. So I go and I get my car, and I have to pay for my car to get fucking towed. So I go get my car, and then I go to the office, and I was like, hi, why did you do this to me? She was explaining how they did it a month ago, and they changed all the spots, and my spot had changed, and I was like, okay, nobody told me that. How am I supposed to know? And she was like, we did it a month ago. I was like, yeah, I get that, but how was I supposed to know? And I was like, I got an email that said that you would let me know what my spot number is, but I never got anything. And she goes, oh, we went door to door. I was like, well, clearly I wasn't home when you came to my door, so you just gave up? Like, you didn't want to leave anything, you didn't want to email me, you didn't want to come back? You just thought like, oh, this bitch isn't home, so that sucks. I'm like, I don't know what you want from me. How the fuck am I wasn't home. Like, I have no words. And so I kept asking her, I was like, is there anything you can do about it? She's like, no, we did this a month ago. I'm like, okay, I understand this happened a month ago, but like, this is not my fault, and it just sucks. Like, it's just so inconvenient. And so my spot did change. It moved 2 spaces over. What is even the point? I don't understand. And so I was done fighting with her because I was like, I just got back from vacation. At least I have my car back. At least my car wasn't stolen. But oh my God, it was so frustrating. I was like, how am I supposed to know? God, they think I'm psychic or some shit. That's why I didn't want to tell you the story though, because it's a really short, that was like 2 minutes, 3 minutes? That's why I didn't plan on making a whole video about it, so thank God I got sick. I have to burp really bad. My burps have gotten progressively worse over the years. I get it. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know what my life is anymore. It's just like a series of unfortunate events. I'm gonna go try to get this video edited and uploaded today. I feel so bad that I have not uploaded a video in a week. I hate doing that. I have about 2 hours to get it done. I think I can do it. There's not gonna be any music in this video. I'm very sorry if any of you find that uncomfortable. I don't care. But I love you guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye! Also, do you guys like my shirt? I have pants on, I promise. But isn't this like the coolest shit you've ever seen? Also, I cut my hair yesterday. It was time for a trim, so I went through and I cut my hair. It doesn't look any different. It's just like not as split-endy, I would say. But yeah, I just went through and trimmed my own hair. I need to style it. Like, this is my hair like a week after not washing it, and it just doesn't make sense anymore. So yeah, I'm gonna wash my hair soon. See ya!